Hello guys, this is Igor MGTOW and video games, and I haven't really chosen any specific topic for the live stream, so now I'm just going to live stream and talk about MGTOW and future projects. So basically that's what we're picking today, and also we're going to watch this workout. So anyways, So MGTUBE is basically on a temporary lockdown, but MGTUBE will still be worked on, so there will not be any. So basically just a temporary shutdown of MGTUBE, and basically MGTUBE is the proposed new platform that is going to be for MGTOWs. So MGTUBE is on a temporary shutdown, but it will still work. And now another future project we're planning is to create a MGTOW verification system. So we know that Vox News has left MGTOW, and we need to make a verification system to prevent future incidents like that happening. So basically, there will be a new verification system. But let's get more into the MGTUBE, and right now what I'm showing you is Windows 8 installation, as you probably know, but let's get back to the topic. So anyways, MGTOW is growing, and we need to make it grow even further so that things are happening great. So MGTOW is growing, and what happens if I put it on full screen? Great. Oh yes. So basically this is working the way it should be. So anyways, we are still going to be working with MGTUBE, and it will still do its thing, but for all intents and purposes we will use BitChute. And so let's quickly skip the license terms because we don't really care. But let's get back onto the topic. Oh, hello there, Grim Reaper. Hello. So I'm just going to leave this setup as it is. So let's let it run. So we are talking about MGTOW and future projects. And one of the future projects is a possible MGTOW operating system, basically where we MGTOWs create our own custom operating. Oh, hello there, Ishan7 and MGTOW for life. Hello there. Also, I'm planning to create a MGTOW verification system so that incidents like Vox News leaving MGTOW will never happen again. Because we don't want people trying to claim their MGTOW while they aren't. So basically, a new system will be implemented. So anyways, everything is happening the way we want it. Also, I have a new mic if you haven't noticed. I have a new mic if you haven't already noticed, so that's good. This is really slow. But anyways, let's just do our usual work. I never like Vox. Well, Vox tried to pretend he is a MGTOW while he isn't. Hang on, why doesn't this work? Oh yes, it does work. It's 1%. So let's talk about more of the MGTOW topics instead of wondering how long this installation is going to take. So basically, even though MGTOW is growing, some simps will try to claim their MGTOW and basically lie. So we need to prevent simps from basically trying to attack MGTOW and infiltrate it. But another thing, also smash that like button. Oh, hello necromancy magic. So click that like button, guys. Also, what do you think of my new microphone that I've got? It's certainly an improvement to the old one. Also, anyways, this is working the way it should be. So we are going. Cherry got roasted. Great. Oh shit. Oh crap. I didn't mean 2 times the command prompt. Oh, that's because it's very slow when I record this, it's very slow and laggy. Oh yeah, so Administrator X, at least it's fast. So anyways, there are these bots called Cherry who basically tried to criticize MGTOW and got roasted. Another thing I saw is basically Mike the MGTOW monk making a hit piece against... No, it's Black Pill Wisdom. No, it's Coach Blackpill. Coach Blackpill made a hit piece against Mike the MGTOW monk. And Coach Blackpill isn't really great. He's basically a simp. Me either. Vox needs to be Tombstone by Undertaker. Yes, I agree. Also, click that like button and basically let's focus. So MGTUBE is being worked on by the development team. So we are working on MGTUBE. It's just temporarily suspended because Cherry is a cancer. I happen to agree, MGTOW Sith Lord. I agree. Oh, anyways, we've closed that command prompt. So Cherry really is a cancer, and I have already made a roast video on her, if you haven't already found out. My waifu doll looks like Cherry, and I made a video of her. Well, where is it? I haven't seen it. But what I have... Cherry is a... Cherry... Hashtag Cherry cancer, I agree. I agree with you, MGTOW Sith Lord. Of course, Cherry is a cancer. Also, click that like button. It's under my channel, so basically that's that. So basically we MGTOWs are growing and they can't do anything about it. Now, sounds good. Great, thanks JD ESP. I have been waiting a long time on click my videos. Okay, necromancy magic. But I really can't since I'm doing this Windows 8 installation on a virtual machine. Long time on click my videos. So anyways, there are new projects on the side to MGTUBE. So in the near future, there is a plan to create a new MGTOW verification system, a new MGTOW operating system, so hopefully this works the way we want it. So say hello to MGTOW Soft Incorporated. Well, let's get this out of the way. Let's click Shift F10, because why not? And of course it's going to be as slow as heck. But we MGTOWs are growing, and now these are the shaming tactics that feminazis use to attack MGTOW. So basically, feminazis in the mainstream media often have this obsession trying to compare us to incels because they hate us. So they'll try to say that we're the same, but that's just a standard shaming tactic. Another thing they like to claim us is that they say that we're selfish for not marrying. This is what the feminist females say because they don't like the idea that MGTOWs don't have to be with women. This Windows 8 because they don't. So feminists are trying to attack MGTOW, and we will do something about it. Oh yes, let's see. So I have a summer timetable for myself. Good job, MGTOW Sith Lord. That's a great idea. Well, that is a great idea, and I had I have a lot of plans that we should do. I'm also planning to basically the MGTOW verification system that I'm planning to make is basically where you have to verify that you're a MGTOW, basically to keep simps and feminazi infiltrators out. Now there are few people who quite often hate us MGTOWs. They call themselves anti-MGTOWs, and they're the most stupidest things I have seen. Oh, and basically, we MGTOWs are growing and they can do nothing. Another thing that people like to say is that to MGTOWs is that, oh, who hurt you, which is basically another shaming tactic by females. So they can't do shit because we MGTOWs are growing and they can't do anything about it. We MGTOWs are growing, they can't do anything. We are, we are becoming ever bigger and they can't do anything. How does one verify that they're MGTOW? Basically, we should create a how's school going, Igor? Well, we don't have school in the summer. We don't have school in summer. I'll be learning programming in the summer and other stuff that I'll be learning, just like in the World of Warcraft and Dark Souls. That's very interesting, MGTOW Sith Lord. And how does one verify that they're MGTOW? Basically, we ask them questions, and basically we use these questions to determine whether they are a POA, MGTOW, feminist, or whatever, because feminists will often try to claim that the wage gap exists. Summer holidays, yes, JD Park has ESP. So we will need to make a MGTOW verification system. And basically summertime is basically where I get to do all of my MGTOW stuff without having to deal with school. Cool. I hate feminists. But can you please finish the sentence on the chronic sun, because I don't know what you're trying to say. I hate feminists, but what were you trying to finish? But I'm going to basically try to assume that you don't want to finish the sentence, but basically I agree with you that you hate feminists because feminists are crap. I hate feminist thoughts, I agree. Thoughts are very stupid because these thoughts often try to basically attack MGTOW, but they're failing. They can't do shit because we MGTOWs are growing. Oh, someone has left. I'm just going to leave this screen on. And basically, we MGTOWs are growing. And I'm just going to leave this message so that everyone can see. Yeah, that's about it. This message so that everyone... And they think they know us, yes. We need to strike at Revenge Star's channel. I have already done a live stream. I have already done a video about it. But there are these bots who try to blend in and try to say, oh, we support MGTOW, which is bullshit. Oh yes, 100%. Great. So I'm going to leave this message on. Installing features. We need to strike at Prevent Start channel. Well, I have already done it. And I have already made a video about it. And even Revenge Star herself tried to claim that my video was bullshit. But one of my popular videos is my video about Revenge Star. Oh yes, we need to restart. You're right. Well, be good, Igor. I'm going. Peace out. I'm going to. I don't think I can save this, but I'll write another one. Oh yes, it's restarting. So anyways, what are your next comments? Oh yes, it's booting up. But let's get on the more serious note. We MGTOWs are growing and they can't do stuff about this. But YouTube has tried to remove us. Your next comment, stuff about this. We know that YouTube tries to censor us, and one of my videos has been shadow banned. One of my videos is shadow banned, to say the least, by YouTube. So we are need some. The whole premise of MGTOW is to basically make an alternative to YouTube. But for the time being, since most MGTOWs are using BitChute, since for the most time, better sound quality, great. Welcome, STG by Gold. Hey, hope all is well with you. Of course it is. And I'm also doing a. And I'm also installing Windows on virtual machine or something like that. But let's get into the more serious topic. Oh yes, and thank you for liking the stream. Also, some feminists disliked. So basically, we MGTOWs are growing, and there are quite a few people who don't like us growing. Oh, hello! Hello, Undead Chronic Sun. Oh, this startup takes a long time for some reason. But let's get into the topic. So basically, we MGTOWs are growing. Feminists don't want us to grow. And here's another thing. There are people who oh yes, let's see. Lori Hannah. Basically, who is she? And why is she here? Oh yes, we happen to find someone, but let's get into the more serious topic. So we MGTOWs are growing and there's nothing they can do about it. Oh yes, oh yes, so hopefully this Windows works out. Oh yes, I'm gonna need to hide this. No need for it to show. But we MGTOWs are growing and basically feminists I bet she's the one that disliked. I'm going to say something. Stupid hypergamous bots. I agree with you. I agree with you, STG5 Gold. Because Vox left MGTOW. Because Vox News left MGTOW. That's why I left his server. But on a more serious note, we MGTOWs are growing, and basically all Fox News is a setback to our MGTOW growth. But we MGTOWs are working on a solution to YouTube censorship. Mostly me. But we do have MGTOW project working the way we want it to do. We do have a future MGTOW verification system that I'm working on as well, which will be integrated into MGTUBE, by the way. Also, this verification system is made specifically to make sure females don't enter. So, oh yes, it says getting drivers ready, but why should this care? So now basically everything is working the way we want it. I extended an invitation for you to speak with bullets. Oh yes, but why would I? But why would? I can create permanent invitations. STG Pie Gold. I think she is a woman. So perhaps in the future. Oh yes, but I think she's a woman. Oh, getting devices ready. But anyways, let's get back to the topic. So we do, Lori, is this your intention to disrupt this channel? I'm Bullet's fault. Oh yes! SDG Pie Gold, all moderators, expel the thought. I'm giving you the permission to expel the thought if you want to, but let's get back to the topic. So basically, we MGTOWs are growing and there is nothing they can do about it. Now, there are a few anti-MGTOWs who will try to basically attack MGTOW, but they can't. Because we MGTOWs are growing. Women like to invade male spaces. Oh, that's another topic. Boy Scouts have basically been destroyed and ransacked because of having to allow women. And it was not their choice to allow women. And the MRAs, they thought that allowing women would be great, but it didn't work the way we wanted. So we MGTOWs are growing, but in order to grow, we must keep women away from our spaces. Oh yes, and this is booting the longest. Everyone, let's report her. Well, we can't. We don't see her channel. Oh yes, and she left. Great. So we need to keep women away from male spaces in order everything to function correctly. Report to YouTube. Even this Windows 8 installation doesn't like women invading their spaces. But honestly, let's get back to the topic. So another future project is to create a MGTOW operating system and a MGTOW version of Google. Basically, a MGTOW version of Google search engine and a MGTOW version of Google Hangouts. Since in October the 1st, if we do not find the alternatives, there will be no more streams. Because Google is shutting down Google Hangouts on air. And they will shut it down in October the 1st. So basically, we need to create our own MGTOW alternative. Oh yes, and it's getting ready. This is the longest installation I've seen. Here is her channel report for termination. Nope, you can still report her, I just did. Well, congratulations on the chronic sun. Do not let women invade your space. But one question, how do we actually give on the chronic sun moderator? But on the next stream, we will give on the chronic sun moderator, but I'm using mobile to see what you're talking. Nope, you can still report her, I just did great. So basically, we need to keep women away from male spaces, because as with the Boy Scouts, it will be destroyed. Oh yes, and we basically need to keep women away from our spaces. And here's another thing. There are people who will try to basically attack MGTOW, basically those anti-MGTOWs. So what we need to do is... Oh, thanks, kid. Well, on the next stream you will be getting moderator, for sure. But right now I can't because I gotta watch what this MGTOW Windows 8 installation is doing. Wait, is this the longest installation that I've seen? Oh yes, and what would happen if we full screened it? That I've seen. Oh yes, I was so pissed when the Boy Scouts allowed girls. Yes, I agree. It's the worst decision that they have made. Disgusting feminist. Oh yes, but still, even though Boy Scouts have allowed girls, there are still majority of troops who aren't allowing girls. So basically, it turned from 100% girl free to 86% girl free, which is a big loss, and it's basically going to be really bad for the Boy Scouts, and the Girl Scouts are going to be suing. Oh, hello, Igor, hello, time in the bottle. And boys can't enroll in the Girl Scouts. Isn't this hypocritical? Boy Scouts are forced to accept girls, but Girl Scouts aren't held to the same standard. Isn't this the gynocentric hypocrisy? I think it is. Embarrassed that I was a scout. The Boy Scouts was a deliberate move. Believe it. Why is Google shutting down Hangouts? Well, I don't really know, but Google wants to make a new application called Google Hangouts Text and Voice, something like that. But it will be bad for any YouTuber using Hangouts on air. But basically, Google wants to make the new endeavor, and basically, the new program will be like Google Plus. But to combat this, and these are the last days of Google, last months of Google Hangouts, we need to make as much streams and as much as possible. Oh yes, and it's finally. I bet MGTOW ought to move to IRC for communicating. Yes, this will be happening, and we are going to do something about it. What would happen? Oh yes, and Oh yes, finally! Finally, finally the MGTOW Windows 8 installation loaded. So what color should we pick? So guys, what we should do in the installation? Oh yes, just give the default color. That's much better. So anyways, we MGTOWs will be growing in the foreseeable future. I miss Google Plus. I used to follow all red pill and black pill forums and communities. That's when they're about to time, basically. So basically, we've made this new Igor MGTOW PC. Settings. About time, blue. Oh yes, we did pick. Oh yes, this much better. This looks great. Blue is for boys, rainbow is for everyone else. Oh yes, I agree. So basically, we MGTOWs are growing and there's nothing they can do about it. I'm going to pick express settings because are are growing for the foreseeable future. They can't do anything about it. I have some good ideas to expose feminists. Well, please share them time in the bottle. Sure. They can't do any. Also, there are 8 people now, which is great. Do we really? Oh yes, I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to sign in my email. No, we aren't going to be using a Microsoft account because I'm not sure I want to reveal the password. But anyways, we are using sign-in. I'll do that in an email. I'll email you so it's not up here for all to see. Well, my email. Well, I'll share. Well, I'll. Well, once the stream is over, I'll be posting the email, but it's not now. Oh, local account. Some things you don't want to know. What's your opinion on hiding in my room, the YouTuber? I haven't seen him, so I can't really make an opinion. Unted, email me at mixl411yahoo.com. I'll reply to it. Well, okay. And I'm just going to finish making my local account. So basically everything is great. So we've just almost finished an entire Windows installation. Finalize your settings. Right. So on a more serious note, we have heard of some new YouTubers. There are some simps who will try to attack MGTOW. Now here's the situation we must do. We must keep them, we must roast them, and we must roast the faults. We must remove the simps wherever we can. Basically, we must stop simps. So basically, now I'm going to list you the top 5 shaming tactics idiot simps use. Time in the bottle says, Undead Chronic Sun. Time in a bottle, all moderators. Penny Proud is at it again. Igor, your mic sounds way better now. Under Chronic Sun says, say that email again. I was drinking a beer. Also, another thing is that Penny Proud is a female. She is not a MGTOW. And this is one of her old accounts, by the way. I love your channel, be nice. Well, okay, but you shouldn't even be here to begin. Try this after a PC is ready. This looks like a MGTOW tablet. This looks like a MGTOW tablet, by the way. This is interesting, but let's get back to the topics. So we MGTOW. Now we finally have the PC part. So anyways, we MGTOWs are growing and we are growing and there's nothing they can do about it. But let's go for the top 5 shaming tactics which Sims use. I don't know why they keep heading where we are. Oh yes, because females don't like the fact that we have our own space. But let's get back to the topic. So another thing is the top 5 shaming tactics Sims use. So basically, the first thing they use is, oh, you're just a bullshit incel. So basically, this is one of their shaming tactics, and it's not really going to function the way they want it to function, because we do not give a crap about what feminists have to say, especially Sims. Oh yes, it's going to go through the Windows 8 rainbow. Oh yes, but finally it's going to be a normal color. But things are functioning the way we want it to. So anyway, Igor Zone is blocking me. I come in peace. First of all, no, they are not blocking you. Now, second, why are you even here? Why do you have to keep showing up, Penny? Like you can't do crap, Penny. We don't care. I have a better idea. I have a better idea to deal with Penny. Instead of hiding from the channel, individually block her so that she wastes her time trying to speak. Oh yes, you're lying. I agree. I agree with STG Pie Gold. Females shouldn't even be here. What's your opinion on the alt-right? Well, the alt-right is really like any other political organization. Basically, it's just the traditional conservative nuclear family supporting. And the alt-right isn't really a fan of MGTOW. What fans say, I never listen, but they always entertain. Also, guys, what do you think of bots trying to enter MGTOW? Because I think that's... Please stop blocking me, I'm begging, I'm not a fan. I am not blocking you. I'm not blocking you. Alt-right want white men to be slaves to white women. Fox is awesome. No, he's not. He tried to attack me. He basically tried to make a video stating some facts that are wrong. Tell your mods to stop. Sorry, Igor, what was the question again? What do you think of bots trying to enter MGTOW? Also, STG by Gold, the Penny person has somewhere around 20 to 30 accounts. So anyways, I think that bots trying to enter MGTOW is bad and they shouldn't enter MGTOW. But what do you think? I think he needs to stick to what he knows. Basically, what were you trying to say? Basically, what were you trying to say, time in the bottle? So let's get back to it. Bots trying to enter MGTOW is not good and they shouldn't be, and bots shouldn't enter MGTOW. Bots entering MGTOW. We target practice. We need to stop bots. Leo girl, I only have. Keep going, Igor, make the games. Don't worry about her. She's all handled. Vox only wants to help MGTOW. Well, he left MGTOW, and they are not blocking you, but hiding you. Because hiding a YouTube channel is not the same as blocking a YouTube channel, Leo girl. But you can do what you want. I don't want to be hidden. Well, here's the thing. Don't enter a MGTOW men only channel. Why, Leo girl? Give a reason. I feel like Vox was somehow an implant. That's just my opinion. Well, okay. Leo girl, give us an actual reason, not I'm about to cry, I'm emotional. I am a man. Something you're not. I love your channel. Well, thanks, but we really don't want females here. Because females are known to infiltrate channels and then destroy them. I'm a tomboy. You need to be an actual man and not just a female pretend. This bullshit. I'm blocking as long as you're persisting. I give you a go, STG by gold. What you're saying here is mostly bullshit. Women crave attention, best ignore them. Here's the thing, ignore what they're saying and block them. Like STG by gold said, she is well handled, don't worry about it. Oh yes, and how long is this going to take? Oh yes, it's finally the mouse has appeared. So the start screen is going to appear. One of the signature features of Windows 8. She's trying to bring you to the plantation. I know! That's why we're blocking her. That's why we're hiding her. Of course, we can't let that happen. I've made sure that I do everything I can to stop the plantation. They can't do anything about it. And even Windows 8 is better than... When I get blocked, it makes me stronger in a bad way. I'm only a fan. Your channel is amazing. Oh god, why? Personalized settings. So here we go. So basically, even Windows 8 with the start screen and all is better than the plantation. Finally! Yay! Wait, what is happening? Oh yes, we have to wait for a bit. The start screen to appear. So basically, we make toast are growing, and basically for the past few minutes and hours, I was just showing you the Windows 8 installation. Well, what do you do Linux? If you request. Well, if you want me to do a Linux installation video, you will have to request it. Haha. Oh yes, it's finally appearing. This installation is the longest installation of Windows 8 I have ever seen. And I put it in a virtual machine so that I can still record. So it should appear, but this has a reputation of being a bit slow when recorded. So anyways, things are happening the way we want it. I'm gonna have installed and tested so many versions. I'm gonna have installed and tested so many versions of Windows, it's crazy. Best system though. How the fuck is the plantation fun? It's not fun for men. And of course it's another bullshit thing that I've heard. Keep handling her, the moderators. She's going to spam so many things, but we don't care, simply. We don't care, we will continue with our topics. So, on another topic, what operating system should we make us try? Basically, should I make a video basically trying to install Mac OS on VMware virtual machine? That would be a great suggestion, but what do you think, Victor? What operating system should we install next? But that's just another question. Let's get back to the topic. How long is this going to take? Finally! Finally! How long is this? What tab did I click? I like Linux especially for servers, but that's great. Also, why did I ever click on the apps? Finally, great. I like Windows 10, great. I'll do a video about it. So let's click on the desktop. Yes, great. Finally clicked on the desktop. This is, if you can see here, it's basically, I have finally done what we want. So basically, nothing special. But this is a bit strange since I've been used to the start menu, but now it's the start screen. Windows would be my last choice for server or multi-platform, yes. You do you. But let's get back to the topic. I'm still on Windows 7. Well, it's going to end support in 2020. And I will do a video on it. I'll do a video on this. And also, this is the first stream I have had a better microphone and that I've done an installation on it. So, let's get focused on the MGTOW topic. So, basically, there are news stories that their MGTOW is growing and it will grow in the future. Gates wants to make money off everything Windows, including how many users connected. Linux has the right price free. Hell, I remember Windows 95. At least I'm thankful that Windows doesn't have thoughts on it. Oh damn, I clicked the start screen, not Explorer. But we are working on MGTOW and MGTOW is basically a website where MGTOWs upload videos, so that is on the table. And also, I'm planning to make many different versions of MGTOW. Basically, MGTOW for Windows Phone, MGTOW for desktop, and MGTOW for iPhones. And MGTOW is only growing because we have taken over and men are lost and helpless. No, you haven't, thoughts. You aren't even allowed on MGTOW, and you haven't grown. Good job, STG Gold. Keep the women away from MGTOW. Shut up, Carly. Oh yes, that notorious Carly. Carly's so pathetic. Also, I wasn't really a Windows 95 user. I came around Windows 98 second edition. Looks like Carly is lost and helpless right now. You know what, I'll just do another thing. So I'm going to somehow navigate this. Looks like Carly is lost and helpless right now, I agree. So we are going to need to find a way to get somehow. Carly has been reported for harassment. Great. Keep her away, undead chronic son. I'm just going to do this. Perfect. And I'm just going to edit font for my font. Basically, this is basically encouraging people to go MGTOW. So basically, perfect. So we basically put in the go MGTOW. So basically, everyone that sees this will go MGTOW. So this should be perfect. So Igor, do you do IRC? What is IRC? And I am doing MGTUBE. I hear that. I feel threatened and uncomfortable. Uncomfortable of what? Internet relay chat, great. But I'm mostly doing MGTUBE, and basically we are going to need to find Basically, MGTOW would be like half Discord, half YouTube. That's what MGTOW will be. So I'm just going to make a font a little bit bigger. Perfect. Now everyone will see it. Peace, man. Lunch break is over. Well, once the stream reaches 22 hours, then it will be dinner time. But this stream is great since this is the second stream I have officially been able to actually use a better microphone. Underchronic Sun basically applauding. Thanks. Have a good one, Undead. Oh, yes. Email me, of course. So basically, we have discussed a lot in the live stream. So this live stream is great, and I have even managed to install Windows on it. And believe me, Microsoft Windows is much, much better than having to be in a blue pill plantation. So basically, it's going to be reaching the end of the live stream soon. So basically, I just need to wait a minute. So right now, I'm going to check out the folder. Oh yes, and quick search. Oh yes, it's still the way it is. Are you using a virtual install? Yes. I'm using a virtual install. Otherwise, I couldn't stream. Cool. Anyways, it's 22 hours. Anyways, this has been Igor MGTOW, and bye-bye. Like and subscribe and hit the bell notifications if you can't already done so. Also, this has been Igor MGTOW, and bye-bye. And bye-bye.